Hi there, Saksham this side from AceIPM, and in this video, we are going to have a look at the institutions which are potentially going to launch IPM the following year. And I made a similar video back in, I believe, Jan of 2021, and it got outdated so quickly I could not imagine. But this year in itself saw a boom in terms of the institutions which are offering IPM, and I see this trend to continue in the following years too. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, talking about the IPMs which are already launched this year, we are not going to have a look at the private institutions because they're more of a cash brag than an actual worthy opportunity. But to give a few notable names, that is going to be IIM Ranchi, IIM Jammu, IIM Bodh Gaya, and NLU Hyderabad. NLU, for those who don't know, are the national law universities, and they're the best when it comes to law. But due to the onset of the new education policy, you'll see different institutions which did not have management as their core competency also trying their hands with IPM and other such programs. And NLU Hyderabad is going to be the first one of them. And they already have started the program this year, and the admission process is currently being wound up. But these were the IPMs which were launched this year. But we also have more IPMs coming up the following years. And some of them would be, first of all, IIFT Kakinada. This is going to be in Andhra Pradesh. And those who don't know, IIFTs are the Indian Institutes of Foreign Trade, and they're known for their international business programs, and they're as worthy as IIMs. And in the admission brochure of this year, it also mentions this line that in Kakinada campus, they are going to start a 5-year integrated MBA, which would possibly be IPM. Like, it does not clearly states that it is going to be IPM, but it looks like it is going to be that. And the commencement of such a program would be from the batch of 2022, and it is subject to approval of UGC. So they are in talks, or they are looking forward to starting one such 5-year integrated program, but it is on the discretion of UGC to approve it or not. Next is going to be IIIT Allahabad. I already covered this in my videos back in, I believe, January. And this was when they, in one of their Senate meetings, they discussed about the possibility of starting a dual degree in IPM IT. And in that case, it is going to be a BBA plus MBA, wherein they combine kind of the engineering curriculum with that of management. But even this was pending Board of Governors approval. And even though it did not launch this year, which we were expecting it to, it might as well launch the following year. The third one is going to be IIM Lucknow. We have been hearing a lot of unofficial news since quite some time. The IIM Lucknow authorities themselves have not confirmed any such thing. But if the news were to be believed, they might start in 2022. They might start their IPM in 2022. But again, it's a big might. We've been hearing such news starting of 2019 as well. No such developments were seen up until now, and we cannot really confirm whether they'll launch it the next year or not, but we can at least be hopeful. Final one is going to be IIM Bangalore. A lot of people have misinterpreted what their director has said. In one of his interviews, he mentioned a possibility of starting a UG program inside the IIM Bangalore's campus. People believed the UG program to be IPM, but it wasn't the case. And they later clarified on their Twitter handle as well that they are going to start a 4-year UG program starting the year 2023. And it is going to be in liberal arts, and it does not include the MBA degree. So IIM Bangalore is definitely not starting IPM. And I also don't see any old IIMs or any of those institutions starting IPM, and there's a reason to it. And just to give you an analogy, many of the features which are launched in iPhone or iOS are already present in Android phones for like ages. But even though Apple is not the first one to launch a feature, it definitely is the one to launch the most polished version of that feature. So these companies or these established brands do not want to experiment as much. And this experimentation part is usually taken care of by other new hip brands. And that's also something which is happening over here. Maybe the older IIMs are currently looking forward to how the IPM crowd is performing in the industry. And once they believe it to be a worthwhile program to start in their own institutions, maybe then that is when they'll actually look forward to starting it in their own campuses. Another reason why they are not able to start these programs is, of course, the infrastructural constraints, because these institutions are already running at their full capacity, and to house a batch of IPM is going to be a huge task because you have 5 years of accommodation that you'll have to take care of. You have 5 batches running in parallel. So which is why it makes it hard for these institutions to start IPM. Even the 4-year UG program, which IIM Bangalore is planning to start, it is going to be in their new campus because the old one is already running to its full capacity. So that was all about the IPMs that might launch next year, and that includes IIFT Kakinada, IIIT Allahabad, might as well be IIM Lucknow, and there has been some hearsay about, I believe, IIM Udaipur also, but I haven't seen any concrete information about that, so I'm going to discard it for now. So that was it. I hope you are doing good. All the very best. Stay safe and bye-bye.